Hell. Hey guys, I'm just going to keep that in. Hey, just had to share some thoughts. I've just had the breakthrough that I've been looking for, as you guys may or may not know. I've been training my mum from the garage at her house. I've been wanting to do it for years. She needs it. She definitely needs it. You can't force people to change. Regardless, that's not the point of this. But yeah, I've been training mum she's done 3 sessions, 3 Sundays in a row from the garage. She's done some weights. Really proud of her, and many people are appreciating the updates. So this one in particular, what's just happened is she just mentioned to me now at home that she's feeling so good. She said, "Mike, I'm feeling so good. Guess what I just did?" And she went out in the garden, which she does from time to time. She does spend time in the garden. And I don't actually know what she did or what she completed, but there were some plants that needed moving or tearing up or something. She had to do something physical in the garden. And she'd been thinking about it for a while and putting it off. And she said last week, she said, "I'm just going to start." So she started something. I don't quite understand the story. Either last week she started or today she started. But today she finished it. And I saw her out there. I was actually going to take a video of her out there in the garden. She was ripping up a plant and doing something with a rake or something like that. I don't know. But she did something physical that she'd been putting off. And she felt really accomplished and she'd done it. And I'm super happy for her. The reason this is something that I've been looking for is I have a new theory. I have an idea that as you become healthier, most of the time you become leaner. If you're obese, by your standards, or, you know, when someone's obese, not by BMI. I think I'm overweight by BMI. And I do feel less healthy, to tell you the truth. So as someone becomes healthier, they will likely become leaner. Doesn't mean shredded, but they'll likely, if they're quite unhealthy, they'll probably be overweight. And as they become healthier, they'll drop weight, drop fat, drop weight. And what will happen is, my new theory is, well, it's not just my theory, you will enjoy movement. When I say you, I say the person in mind, the person we're talking about, will enjoy movement and be able to move, and will move more because they're healthy. A healthy person moves more. I think we look at lean people and healthy people, muscly people, sport athletic people, and we go, okay, they're eating this type of food, they are living this type of lifestyle, training 3 to 4 times a week, walking 10,000 steps a day. And we look at what the healthy person is doing and say, cool, so if you're unhealthy and overweight, you should do this. Because that's what the healthy people are doing. Here's how you get here. Guys, what if moving more and eating that way and living that lifestyle happens because you become healthier? Rather than saying you need to do this to be healthier, what if you start naturally doing those things because you're becoming leaner and healthier? And that's what I've seen with mum. I haven't invited her to go for a walk this week. I haven't told her to go do anything outside of, we do that 1 weekly session, and I've made a couple of changes as far as getting rid of the vegetable and canola oils. And we changed from margarine to butter this week, which I saw she didn't do. Diet changes. She's been having some chicken. She normally has noodles. She's been making different choices. I haven't had to say too much. And she forced herself, or was able to muster up the courage, the gumption, the motivation to go do something in the garden that she knew was going to be really hard and take a lot of physical effort. And she was dreading. This is my hypothesis. Because she's healthier, maybe leaner, but because she's healthier, maybe she has some new muscle. That muscle wants to be used. Sitting around, when you're lean and healthy, when you're healthy, a good sign is it's really hard to sit still. And I was chatting with 2 ladies at the gym today, Michelle and Yvonne. I was chatting to them today about this exact thing. Instead of suggesting to someone that they go for these massive walks in order to lose weight and become healthy, I think they just need to start growing muscle. The process of growing muscle in itself is enough. If mum hasn't put on muscle yet, the process that her body's going through at the moment through the weight training is enough to stimulate the body to want to move more. I'm so excited. This is what I was looking for. honestly, I'm waiting for her to say, let's go for a walk, or I'm waiting for her to tell me I went for a walk today. It was really weird. I just felt like walking without me saying anything. This is where I'm at. Let me know if you think I'm crazy or if you think I'm onto something. It's not just my theory. But yeah, she did something physical. And I can almost relate at the moment during this bulking phase that I'm going through. I can almost relate to the opposite, where I actually feel like doing nothing more often than I normally do. I kind of had to force my walk out today. Kind of. Force is a strong word. But it was the first walk I'd gone on in a while. Interesting, isn't it? What do you think? Like, how just because healthy people do something doesn't mean that doing those things make you healthy. Scientifically, many people might know this, but I actually have a scientific mind. When people have when I have my weird theories about things, I've actually gotten there in my head through science, through analysis, through thinking about things this way. Just because you see something, you don't know how that person got there. What if steps don't make you healthy? What if a healthy person feels like walking? And a good sign to know if you're healthy, or a good sign to know if you're starting to get unhealthy, is you start feeling sluggish. You start feeling like sitting around doing nothing. I just think it's just so cool. I really wanted to share this because I didn't say anything to Mum. I was just said to her just now, I just said, I'm super happy for you. That's so good. Let's remember this feeling, I said. Let's remember this feeling, both of us, when we don't feel like doing something. Let's remember that there's this feeling of accomplishment on the other side. I didn't say anything about her fitness or say to her, hey, Mum, maybe it's because of the weight training. I didn't want to bring that up with her, but I had to get it off my chest, so I thought I'd say it to my phone. I'll share this to YouTube instead of Instagram. Maybe I'll make a little story for people on Instagram to come listen to this because people are invested. I'll try to keep it there because that's short-ish. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and go stick yourself. Bye.